Okay. Good. You need a sound check?
No, I got one.
Okay.
Wait a second. Let's just zoom out. Just want to get to the top of the head. So, nice, easy key.
B flat, so nice and
As long as we're not doing anything in E flat, we'll be okay.
Look at you.
Yeah.
You're a star.
Oh yeah, all right. I hope I can get through this.
Okay.
No shiny faces, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's great.
We're here with Cheryl Hosseini, who is a jazz
Hosseini.
historian. Hosseini.
Yeah, it's
We're here
Hosseini.
with Cheryl Hosseini, who's a jazz historian in the Denver community.
Oh,
Welcome, Cheryl.
thanks, Delia.
Cheryl, what is the importance of the jazz community in furthering the diversity of the cultural life of the community?
Well, jazz has always been a part of this community. Goes way back. Jazz came through Denver. Denver was sort of a crossroads. And so with that crossroads, jazz was initially in the Five Points area, but eventually spread throughout the community. It was up in the mountains at various clubs, was in Colorado Springs, so all up and down the Front Range. Jazz has created this presence, and people of all backgrounds and racial and ethnic origins have come to various venues and come to various events to hear jazz. And so it has enriched our community tremendously. Folks just enjoy the music because it is a part of America's music, and it's a part of freedom, actually, the freedom of the music.
How would you like to see the business community support the jazz scene?
Well, I know the business community has supported jazz in some ways, in a very small way, but we'd like for our business community to be similar to business communities all across the country. You know, banks and car dealerships or department stores across the country, they support jazz. They come in and they have their name, their brand name on this wonderful music. And so we would like for those business and corporations to support jazz. The clubs and other restaurants, they've been supporting jazz over the years by bringing in musicians and having them perform in their venues and having them come back and be a part of a series. But those are far and few between, and so getting the business community, the corporate community on board with what jazz is about would be wonderful. What jazz does in terms of strengthening relationships and creating really great social relations is what jazz is all about.
What is it about the Denver community that attracts such world-class jazz musicians?
Well, I think it's about location, you know, that old saying, location, 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 and we're sort of in the center of the country. While we're in the Rocky Mountains, we're kind of at a crossroads, and jazz has always come through here. Either folks are headed to the East Coast, or they're headed to the West Coast, or they're headed up to Chicago, or they're going to Detroit, or they're going down to Texas. We've been a crossroads, and that's what's been so attractive. We get world-class musicians here in Denver from all over the world. They come in not only from New York City and Chicago, but we have folks coming in from the Netherlands and from Japan, or they come from Nashville, or they come from all over. And so that's because they know that here in this area we support jazz, we support the music, we support the genre across the board, avant-garde as well as straight ahead, traditional music, traditional jazz, all types of jazz. So we continue to support all the genres of jazz. And so this is a great place to do that.
What is your vision of the future of jazz in the region?
My vision is that there be more jazz presented throughout the community and very diverse communities up and down the Front Range. And also that we have a very vibrant youth program beginning to share the music with young people and have them involved with the music and learn the music. That enhances who they will become in the future. You know, music, besides being the healing power of the universe, also helps with all the basic educational areas. So it helps with math, it helps with your writing skills, it helps with your communication skills. It supports you in terms of being in an orchestra or in a band where you've got to be able to relate to others who are different from you or playing a different part, playing a different role. It helps with geography, it helps with languages. It creates another type of understanding of the world, and I think that's very important for us, and that would be great to have that kind of promotion in our communities.
What is the impact to the corporate community in having a vibrant jazz community?
The impact, I think, would be more involvement on the part of the jazz community and the corporate community, just the community in general. You know, we all work or live somewhere and have to figure out other ways to kind of get along and also interact with each other in a different way. So I think that would be an asset for the corporate community. Other environments have built jazz or promoted jazz in their communities and have brought another type of cultural essence to their community. And those communities are known for what they do with jazz.
Sorry about that, that fell off. Get another piece of tape there.
Oh, okay.
Then the last question is going to be, what else would you like to say to the business community? Just think about that.
I think what I would like to say to the community in general, period, whether it's business community, whether it's cultural and ethnic communities, that, you know, come out and enjoy and support jazz, live music, live performance. Get involved with the community, and that's what kind of the kinds of things that jazz does. It gets you involved with the community. It gets you involved with your neighbors. It has you meet new friends. It presents this wonderful music that makes you think and feel differently about the world around you. So that would be what I would say to not just the business community, but to all communities. Get out and support live music, support live jazz and performance, and get to know these wonderful people that live in your community, both as musicians as well as just your neighbors and your friends. So that would be my big message to the business community or any community.